What's up, you guys? Come on in, come on in. Let's get into these fragrances. I want to share with you the fragrances that I wore last week, which was the week of June 5th through June 11. Okay, so I like sharing the fragrances that I wear throughout the week because not only does it give me an opportunity to wear my fragrances and enjoy my fragrances, but it gives me the opportunity to create a little content and share with you guys what I wore. So I have a hard time figuring out what fragrances to wear during the day, let alone for the whole week. So this time I got a little bit more creative and I was like, you know what, let me pick all blue bottles. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys what I wore, and all the bottles are blue or some shade of a blue tone, a blue hue or whatever. Okay, excuse the hair. Okay, I'm gonna say that because it is time for mama to redo her wash and go. If you are a natural girl, honey, you know the struggle. My wash and goes only last me for probably about like 7 days, and then after that it's like free city. So it's time for me to redo my wash and go, but it's still early in the day. Like literally it's not barely 12:30. So I'm trying to get all my videos out before it gets really hot. So anyway, let me introduce myself. If you are new to the channel, my name is Amanda Marie. Over here I love to discuss all things fragrances and I love to share my fragrances with you. So if you're into fragrance, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. All right, so on Sunday I wore a fragrance that's new. It's fairly new to my collection. Okay, this comes from the house of Attar Collection USA. They are a Middle Eastern brand. This is Khaltat Night. I have talked about this fragrance on my channel before when I first got it, and I have to tell you that this fragrance reminds me a lot of Angel Share in the way that it is like sweet, boozy, it's kind of ambery, it has like this creaminess to it, a little bit of spice. I believe what I pulled the most out of this fragrance and what kind of sets this apart from Angel Share is the caramel and the apple. There's an apple note in here that I really do enjoy, and I think it's a great addition to this fragrance. But at the end of the day, I have to be honest, it reminds me a lot of Angel's Share by Kilian, which is a very popular fragrance from the Kilian line. But this is a great fragrance, you guys, and actually it's nice to wear in the summertime too, I guess because of that apple note again. But I love it. The caramel and the apple really go well in this fragrance. I'm looking at the note breakdown on Fragrantica. There's actually cinnamon, cherry, vanilla, apple, patchouli, and white musk in this fragrance. So I don't think there's cherry in Angel Share, and I think the cherry and the apple combined makes this a little bit more fruitier than Angel Share. But again, it reminds me a lot of Angel Share. But I love this type of fragrance. I know I'm really gonna enjoy it when it starts to cool down and you know it's fall time again. I can't wait, honey, because I am I'm already sweating. If you hear a little wind noise, please excuse that. That is my fan I have sitting here next to me. I have to have that fan running. Okay, so on Monday I wore Cloud by Ariana Grande. You guys know this is my all-time favorite celebrity scent. You know, it's often compared to Baccarat. I understand that whole comparison. They do smell somewhat similar to each other, but in my opinion they're very different. I feel like this one has more coconut, more whipped cream. It's just sweeter and it's more gourmandish to me. Like the Baccarat is sweet, but I feel like it has more woody notes in that fragrance, like the oak moss, the fir resin, and it's a sweet woody scent. The Baccarat is. This one is a sweet, fruity, whipped cream, coconut scent. I think the fruit in here is pear, maybe. Okay, don't quote me on that. And I also feel like there's a little lavender in this fragrance, which kind of you know, really sets it apart from the Baccarat. There's no lavender in the Baccarat, okay? So, but I love this fragrance. I have 2 backup bottles. This is like the perfect like mood enhancer for me when I'm feeling down, depressed, or whatever. Like I feel like I don't want to go to work. I pull this out and it just instantly like lifts me up. I don't know what it is about this scent, but I thoroughly enjoy it quite a bit. Again, this is Cloud by Ariana Grande. Now the next fragrance, I don't think I talked about this fragrance much. I think maybe I mentioned it a while back in a haul. This is Love is Love by Dolce & Gabbana. This is a flanker of the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. All right, so back maybe about a year, 2 years ago, I was on the hunt for a flanker of the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, because Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the original, has been like my all-time favorite summertime scent. Like whenever the weather changed, I knew at some point I was gonna pull out that Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. There's so many flankers to this fragrance, you guys, like a ton of flankers. I've bought one, I can't remember what it's called. Is it Sun? Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun. It had absolutely too much ambergris in it, and I couldn't. I sold that one, and I ended up getting Love is Love. Now with this one, I'm gonna spray a little bit on my skin. Now with this one, I thought, you know, hopefully I'm gonna keep getting that citrusy Dolce & Gabbana smell that I like, which I do. I smell that immediately in the top. If you guys are not familiar with the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, it's very citrus heavy, okay? So when I first smell this, I pull a lot of that lemon and bergamot, I believe, that's in the top in the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. But with this one, I was hoping to pick up a little bit more on the raspberry, the ice cream, the whipped cream, but unfortunately I really don't. And it's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the original, in my opinion. But I haven't brought myself to get rid of it yet. I'm still holding on to it because I don't know, I love that scent. I love the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue scent anyway, so I'm just like, maybe I should hold on to it. I don't know. Another note that is in this fragrance is red berries, okay? Now, I don't get the raspberry. If I'm pulling raspberry, it's a sour raspberry, you guys. It is not anything sweet about that raspberry at all. This fragrance has the fruit in it is very kind of like a sour raspberry, like a sour note, like a sour red berry type of flair. It ain't giving me sweet, which is what I thought I was getting, but I feel like I am pulling a little bit of the red berry, I can't talk, the red berries in this fragrance, okay? But it's just not enough for me to even say that it's anything different from the original. So I'm really disappointed with that, but I feel like I'm gonna hold on to it because I love this scent. Like, this is a very non-offensive fragrance. I think you can wear this anytime. Actually, you can wear it to work. If you work in an environment where you kind of close to your co-workers, I feel like this will not get on anybody's nerves. It's non-offensive. This version is actually more lighter than the original too. I wore this one, I probably got a good 4 or 5 hour wear out of this, and it tapped out on me. But yeah, if you like the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue but you feel like it's too loud or too heavy, I would say try this one. Again, this is Love is Love by Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I got this one on, I want to say Fragrance X for the low, and this is a big bottle. This is 3.3 fluid ounces, so this is a really big bottle, and I probably will, it will take me forever to work my way through this whole bottle, like forever. Okay, so my next blue bottle is from the House of Kilian. You guys know I have a lot of Kilian fragrances, so more than likely, okay, more times than none, I probably will always include a Killian fragrance in my fragrance of the week videos because I love Killian. And I went for Moonlight in Heaven by Killian. Now, what's so interesting to me about this fragrance is when it first launched, I want to say it launched 2016. Yes, back in 2016. I actually was able to pick up a sample in 2016. And I think I've mentioned this before on my channel. I feel like the formulation has changed between then and now, because I don't remember this fragrance being as fruity and sweet as it is now back then. Back then, I feel like it was doing something different. It leaned more sexy to me. This, and I could be wrong. If you guys know, comment down below and let me know. But my spirit is telling me this fragrance was reformulated, okay? And my nose is telling me this fragrance was reformulated, okay? Now, in the top, you get grapefruit, pink pepper. In the middle, you get mango, coconut, and rice. In the base, you get vetiver and tonka. This is like a vacation in a bottle. It's very fruity. It's very tropical. And I absolutely love this scent. I'm going to spray a little bit on me. I love this scent. Now, you know, vetiver can come off very earthy in fragrances, and tonka can come off a little spicy in fragrances. And I feel like it's a beautiful addition to this fragrance because it's not giving me earthy and it's not giving me spicy at all. It's just giving me a sweet, creamy mango coconut scent, and I love it. If you're going on vacation, if you're going to the beach, you're going somewhere tropical and you have this fragrance, I would say pack it with you. Take a decant of this fragrance. It is amazing to wear on vacation. It just gives you those vibes, you know what I'm saying? I want to also make mention, for those of you who are not fans of citrus, there is lemon and grapefruit in the top in this fragrance, but I don't pull them. I don't pull that heavy citrus thing in this fragrance at all. So those two notes are very played down in this fragrance. They take a back seat, okay, to this fragrance. What you're gonna get out of this fragrance is mango and coconut, okay? And the rice, maybe the rice makes it a little creamy. I'm not for sure what role the rice plays in this fragrance, but it's amazing. I love this fragrance. Again, if you're going on vacation, I would say take this. If you want to escape in your mind on a vacation, I would say spray some of this, and honey, you will be transported to an island, okay? Jamaica. You got your little pina colada drink. You land up on the beach under an umbrella, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling. This is the fragrance. I love this fragrance a lot. It's one of my favorite fragrances from the Killian line, okay? Again, this is Moonlight in Heaven. This bottle is gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous. Let me just wipe it down for y'all. And excuse my nail, okay? I am missing a nail on my thumb, honey. We're gonna get that together this weekend. But yeah, I love this bottle. I think this bottle is so classy, and I love the blue. So yeah. This is gonna be for my babies that love citrus, okay? Citrus is one of those notes that I really do enjoy wearing in the summertime, because I feel like it just goes so well with my skin chemistry. If I know I'm gonna be out in the high heat, if I'm gonna be active outside, even running errands, if I just wanna smell fresh. You guys know they use a lot of citrus in home cleaning products, and so citrus just has this note of freshness. It just is very fresh to me. So the next fragrance that I want to talk about is Versace Eau Fraiche. This is actually Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Now you guys know I do have a small collection of fragrances for men, okay, because there's something about a fragrance for a man. I love a good smelling man anyway, child. But some fragrances that are targeted for men just smell absolutely wonderful on my skin, and so those are the ones that I buy. Now I don't have a huge collection. I just have a few, just a handful, okay? But you guys know that fragrance has no gender. Wear what you like, honey. If your nose agrees with it, if your skin agrees with it, buy it. In this fragrance, you are going to get a lot of citrus, okay? You're gonna get lemon, bergamot, starfruit, cardamom, Brazilian rosewood. Those are just in the top. So in the middle, you're gonna get cedar, tarragon, pepper, sage. In the base, you're gonna get musk, woody notes, saffron, amber, and sycamore, okay? This is a gorgeous scent. What I pull out of this fragrance is that beautiful cardamom. The cardamom is not over the top. It's not, you know, cardamom can come off kind of spicy in fragrances, but in this one, I think it's a little bit toned down, because as I'm looking at the notes, there's pepper in this fragrance as well. So that alone, I don't think they wanted this fragrance to be super spicy, you know, but it is a citrus, fresh, green, warm, spicy scent, okay? The musk is beautiful. Saffron is amazing in this scent. I love fragrances with saffron in them. I think saffron just ups the fragrance. You know, it gives it a razzle dazzle. It gives it something very sexy, something very unique. So I am a big fan of saffron. A lot of my fragrances have a note of saffron in them. Also vetiver, patchouli, musk, you know, woody notes. I'm just that girl, you know. So I love this scent. I have not smelled this scent on a man. I've only smelled it on myself, and it smells absolutely amazing. I think it's more unisex than it is, like, you know, leaning masculine. I'm gonna say it's more unisex. I think this would be great to wear in the summer, at night, and in the daytime. It's just a gorgeous scent. Now I want to say the starfruit, okay, in this fragrance is beautiful, okay? It is absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've ever smelled starfruit in a fragrance that was for a man, but it is a beautiful addition to this fragrance, I have to say. Gorgeous. It's not fruity though. It's not fruity. This fragrance definitely, as described in the Accords, it's a citrus, aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy, fresh, tropical scent, okay? Love this. All right, so Versace Man Eau Fraiche, okay? If you're looking for a fragrance to buy your hubby, boyfriend, father, brother, a gift for Father's Day, I think this is an amazing fragrance. I think it's very popular too. Oh yeah, it's extremely popular. 4 out of 5 people enjoy this fragrance, okay? Amazing scent. Last but not least, this is another beautiful blue bottle in my fragrance. This is one of my favorite tuberose fragrances, and that is My Way Intense. Now you guys know I struggle with tuberose, honey. Me and tuberose, baby, we really don't mess with each other, okay? We're really like, hey girl, how you doing? All right, okay, yeah, oh, I heard. All right, well, I'll talk to you later, okay? That's me and tuberose. We really, we don't really click all the time, you know what I'm saying? But every now and again, I get a tuberose fragrance that I love, okay? And My Way Intense happens to be one of those amazing tuberose scents, in my opinion. All right, in this fragrance, in the top, you get orange blossom, you get bitter orange, you get 2 types of tuberose, Indian tuberose and regular tuberose, and in the base, you get Madagascar vanilla and sandalwood. Now, if you're just getting into fragrances and you've probably been watching a ton of fragrance videos, old and new, you've probably heard a lot of YouTubers mention bubblegum tuberose. Now, when I first started like diving into fragrances and watching a lot of YouTube videos about fragrance, I kept hearing that term. I was like, what does that mean? Because every tuberose that I've ever smelled don't smell like bubblegum. So It wasn't until I got the Luxury D Intense by Givenchy is when I said, oh, this is what the bubblegum tuberose smells like. So just to break that down to you, it has a fruity sweetness to it. Okay, this to me is not, it doesn't have a lot of fruits listed in this fragrance, but when I smell it, it has a sweet fruity scent. Now it don't smell like bubblicious, okay, not like that, but it smells like a sweet fruity tuberose. Okay, it's how I translate that sweet bubblegum tuberose term. Okay, that's what it means to me. It's very sweet. Okay, and I feel like it's because of the orange blossom. Orange blossom has a way of making fragrances smell very sweet, syrupy like, in my opinion, and that is what's going on in this fragrance. Also, what helps to make the tuberose smell sweeter is not only the orange blossom but the vanilla. That vanilla is an added addition to this fragrance, and it's Madagascar vanilla, so it's a little bit heavier on the vanilla than just like regular vanilla. You know what I'm saying? It's coming with something more. So I really enjoy this fragrance. Yes, it does smell a little vintage. Yes, you know, it's tuberose. Okay, it's tuberose. So, you know, girl, tuberose smells very vintage. It's not like your grandma fragrance. Some may call it a grandma fragrance. In my opinion, it's more sophisticated. It's more mature. I like this one because it has more of a playful side to it. I feel like, you know, a person in their 20s could enjoy this fragrance, you know, if it wasn't for that sweetness. Now, if it didn't have the sweetness in it, I think this would be too mature for a lot of people. But I will tell you, out of this and the Hermes Twilly comes off very vintagey and smelling a little old-fashioned, in my opinion. I would definitely go with this one. I feel like they had put a modern take on tuberose in this fragrance, in my opinion. I think it's amazing. I actually enjoy it way more than I do the original My Way, okay, which for some reason I always enjoy the intense version of fragrances when they come out, and I've already spent my coin on the original. Okay, I feel like I should start holding out. I feel like when a fragrance comes out, I should start holding out before I buy it and wait around and see if they're gonna come out with an intense version, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna rock with that one. But anyway, this is beautiful. Okay, comment down below if you have this fragrance. I enjoy it. I'm gonna wear it today, Saturday, and I love this. I love the tuberose in it. It's amazing. You guys know I would not steer you wrong, especially with a tuberose based fragrance. As you go along in your fragrance journey, there are gonna be certain notes that you're just not gonna like, okay? Even though you try to work with them, you try to layer them, you try, there's just gonna be certain notes that you're not gonna like. And tuberose for me is that note that I don't necessarily like, but in a few fragrances I do enjoy them, okay? My Way Intense by Armani. All right, you guys, those were the fragrances that I wore last week. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content, okay? I want to send a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you for hitting that button. I appreciate you guys so much, okay? Comment down below if you have any of these fragrances. I would love to get your opinions on them. Tell me what your favorite fragrance is that comes in a blue bottle, okay? That's going to be interesting. Hit the comment section. All right, you guys know I love to chat with you there. If you are new to this channel, you're into fragrances, you want to learn more about fragrances, notes, new fragrances, old fragrances, or whatever, maybe you just love my content, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. So hit that button. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.